the same, like, how you feel for Santa Cruz with Fullerton. Like, just Fullerton seems to be just really the only place I want. Like, both.
Well, it's not the only place I want to go. It's the only place that fucking took me. Hold on. We've got. Oh man, I look like a total douche hole right now. Oh god, hold on. I hear myself twice. Hold on, let me get this shitty shit out of the frame. Ooh, look at that frame. So not delicious. Anyway, so technically it started, but nobody's fucking here.
Well, I just tweeted out that we are live.
I'm gonna retweet you and add "come stare at Hunky Man Stick" or something obscene. You know, bring in viewers.
Jesus Christ.
I'm here. I'm not. I'm here. Okay.
Also, so you know the Messiah light behind me, right?
Hey, Liam's here.
Oh, hey. So you know the Messiah light behind me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's actually with the fucking blinds closed.
It's better now.
It's better. Well, I have the light on. It's kind of darkish here.
Right. Okay, I am proceeding to retweet your hunky ass.
And I am proceeding to go to my Twitch so I can read comments and make that easier. Because, fuck it, you know? What if we... What have we got to lose?
I was gonna say my virginity, and then I realized that's true.
Well, you're never losing that.
Wow. Wow.
That's mean, Ron.
It's okay.
Sorry.
All of the good burns.
I always have to make somebody apologize to you at one point in the podcast.
You never heard the burn that I told on my friend during college road trip. I shouldn't talk about it on the podcast, but he doesn't watch it, so I think I'm gonna do it anyway.
just let him go nameless or something.
Yeah. So nameless here. Okay. So college road trip. Everyone was trying to bone. That's just something that's going to happen when you have a bunch of teenagers.
It's science.
Yeah.
It's science.
You have a bunch of teenagers in a hotel. They're going to bone, and he tried, and he failed twice.
No, abstinence is the only way to avoid sex, isn't it? I fucking hate abstinence-based sex ed, but that's a totally different story.
Yeah, but he tried twice and he failed, and so, we're talking about how much cash we brought, and he said, "I brought my debit card. I'm pulling out," and I'm pulling out on this trip, and I'm like, you know, you'd be pulling out if you managed to bone her in the first place.
Damn.
And then everyone in the room just went, "Oh!" They called me a dick, but I'm like, I'm sorry, it's true.
I think you kind of deserve that.
Yeah, that's pretty good. All right,
Liam's playing Danganronpa.
I retweeted you. It's technically officially started now.
Yep. So
if you think about it.
Welcome.
I'm gonna be super redundant and tweet it out again.
Okay.
Super redundant. Let me think of something that's like, okay. Hey kids, if you show up, I might get Ronnie to take his shirt off.
Oh my god.
That's not happening.
Ronnie's nips.
I said might.
Ronnie's nips.
Wow.
Classiest show winner.
Classiest show on the internet.
It's true.
Anyway, welcome to the Geeks by Gaslight podcast. We occasionally talk about the news. That's a talk. We occasionally talk about the news, and we are the classiest show on
with
YouTube.
actual insightful comments.
I gotta put on my gold chain.
Oh my god.
God damn it.
Not the gold chain. Not the chain, no.
Landek has a whole bag of jelly beans up his ass.
God damn it.
Oh, have you seen the sad Ben Affleck meme that's going around?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we should
also. Ben Affleck's so sad.
Oh yeah, we should also probably talk about that, but later.
Yeah,
just write it down, add it to the list, jam it in somewhere.
Batman v Superman, Ben Affleck.
Yeah, just know, for those of you who don't know, Batman vs Superman apparently sucks ass, and Ben Affleck and whoever the hell plays Superman,
Henry Cavill.
They were in an interview, and someone brought up the shitty reviews, and they're like, well, how do you feel about this? Do you think this is going to affect the movie sales? And Superman is just going off about this, but Ben Affleck is sitting there, and it starts becoming more and more sad, and it's obvious he's trying to hold it back, and the camera zooms in on his face, and Sound of Silence begins to play in the Hello Darkness, my old friend, and it's just like...
I agree.
That thing.
Like a kicked puppy. He was just so sad.
Yeah, he was probably having Daredevil flashbacks, let's be honest.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Alright, so
let's get this starty parted.
first topic this week, and probably one of the biggest that's happening this week.
Mm-hmm.
Fooly Cooley, FLCL, one of the craziest animes ever, and
Very
also
influential for many shows, to be honest.
and also something that inspired Avatar: The Last Airbender is getting a season 2 and a 3 and a possible remake, and it's being funded by Adult Swim and made by Production IG, who has made Eden of the East, Psycho-Pass, some really good shit.
Like,
Everyone tries to forget about Eden of the East, but moving on.
I don't forget about Eden of the East. I liked Eden of the East and the movies. Those were really fucking good.
Watched it, I
Ghost
just
in the
heard
Shell,
it.
they've done that too, so.
So
Oh, yeah, Ghost
FLCL.
in the Shell.
For those of you who missed it, because Ronnie mentioned this during the introduction, and I'll just be the one to talk about it because I remembered. How it's going to go is Ronnie's going to introduce a topic, Jade's going to talk about it, I'm going to talk about it, Sly Coops might show up, but on the phone can't hear anything though. Sly's here.
Ooh.
I'm here, but on the phone can't hear anything. It's okay. I love you, and I think your throbbing monster cock is beautiful.
Oh my God.
So,
God.
Ronnie introduces the topic. Jade talks about it. I talk about it. Ronnie talks about it. Next topic, or if we get into a debate or something. So that's kind of how this is gonna go, right?
Yep.
Cool beans. So Ronnie introduces the topic of FLCL. Jade.
Okay, so, like, I haven't watched FLCL, like, cause so Liam's probably totally thinking, like, oh my god, yes. But the thing is, it's like, we kind of have maybe a similar situation going on here with, like, FMA, maybe, but the thing is, like, it could go wrong, and then everybody will be super bummed out, or it could go really right. And is it even produced by the same studio? Like, no, I don't think it is. Like,
I don't think so. I think it was a Gynax show, if I remember correctly.
It was a Gynax show first?
That's all I need to know.
It was
Oh my
originally
God.
a Gynax show.
Okay, so they could be they could handle this really well, but FLCL, like, it does have it is different than, like, shows that that IG has done before. So, like, they kind of are venturing into new territory, and they could rock it, or they could, like, bomb it. So it's all in the air, you know.
Don't give a fuck.
Like, I could care less. You know?
I want my chain
I've
back.
never
Read his opinion.
I know
Like-
I know that it's on one of the list of things that I need to watch before I die, like Steins Gate, like Evangelion, like Madoka Magica.
Well, you can skip
like
Evangelion.
like fucking Ruby for this bitch over here. Like all
Yes,
of,
watch Ruby. Watch Ruby.
like this list of shit that I need to watch and haven't watched yet, but as of right now, I don't give a fuck about FLCL. I can appreciate that it's getting rebooted, and if the fans want it, that's cool, and the fan base should be happy, and the production house should try to please the fan base, but don't give a shit. You running?
As for me, I haven't fully watched FLCL because first off, I didn't know it was a thing at the time. But I did manage to watch the last episode, which is shitty of me. But it was on a rerun on Toonami. It was midnight. I saw it was there. I'm like, I have to experience this shit for myself, and I could not understand it, but I enjoyed it. It was fun to watch, despite it being the end. And right now, I'm thinking, okay, so Adult Swim is funding this. Okay. And Production IG is doing this. Okay. But let's remember, FLCL was originally just a short 6-episode series. That's it.
I'll have to actually watch that. I can knock that out in a day.
Yeah, that's it. It's a short 6-episode series, and even the manga that was made after it was really short, 6 volumes, I think, as well. It was meant to be short, and now giving it a season 2 and a season 3 they'd either have to also be short and completely insane, or they might actually try and take it seriously, and I hope they don't do that.
So, for those of us who are laymen, what is FLCL about in 50 words or less?
FLCL is about an angsty boy who is dating a high schooler, and then an alien comes out of fucking nowhere who rides a moped, has an electric guitar. She bumps into the boy. The boy somehow starts growing like a horn out of his head and gets like powers and shit. And then like the alien starts living with them, and there's something about a pirate king.
Ronnie, this is way more than 50 words.
That's how you can't explain FLCL in 50 words.
Hi, horror nerd.
Hi, horror nerd. You made it at the beginning. Yeah, you can't really describe it in words. It's just its own ball of crazy.
Alright. You know I like shit that makes me think, so I might avoid crazy shit, but I did watch One Punch Man. Anyway. Robots, I can't in 100. Do it in 50. I'm not going to read more than 50. FLCL, more like yes, daddy. Have we done this? Have we hammered this into the ground? Uh-oh, hold up. I'm being paged.
Okay.
I'm being paged. Talk about FLCL.
So my stance, haven't really experienced it, but I know it's really well beloved, so I'll feel for people where it's no or yes,
yeah.
I hope for the best, but I guess for everybody, with everything, try and keep your expectations low, so your heart won't be totally crushed.
Yeah. I'm really not sure how this would work. First off, a remake, that's questionable. That was part of it. A possible remake, and no, don't remake FLCL. FLCL is good as it is and should not be touched. If you're making a second season, there is still more you could do, especially with the end of FLCL that kind of just ended pretty well.
I have returned, my brethren. My dad just pulled me out to, tell a really shitty joke. Want to hear it?
Sure.
Okay. Spell yes.
YES.
Okay, you got that?
Yeah.
Okay, put an E in front of it. What does it spell?
Yesy? Oh, no. Eyes.
It tripped you up. There you go. That's all he wanted to do. Because it worked on my little brother, and he was like, put an E in front of it. What does it spell? And I'm like, eyes. And he goes, damn it.
Wait. What was he expecting you to say?
Yesy. Yeah.
Anyway, so can we move on to the next topic then?
Yes.
Or ES.
So, next topic this is going to be a short one, but Voltron is coming to Netflix. Not the original, but DreamWorks is working with Netflix to produce a new Voltron show, and I have seen Voltron. So, Jade, you start. Let's go.
I haven't seen Voltron, so I'm actually going to be more like Brennan on with FLCL. I couldn't really care that much. Again, other than empathize with fans, hopefully it doesn't crush their little hearts, because I don't really I'm not that sadistic, hoping people will just cry when things they they make them sad. But other than that, I don't know. I can't really think of sort of Netflix seems to have a good run whenever they try and produce shows Daredevil, Jessica Jones a little bit. They seem to have a fairly good, they seem to be fairly decent whenever they try and produce their own shit. So, maybe this could work out. It's just Voltron. It's kind of weird from what I've seen of it. So I don't know if I don't know how they're gonna handle this.
Voltron stands for very old lady testing Randy's odd nipples. That is all I have to say.
You're good. Okay, since I've seen Voltron, and I've also seen Voltron Force, which was the Nickelodeon version, which I'll get onto that, but Voltron was a good series. It was a cheesy series. It was a 90s anime type of thing, and it rivaled Transformers, and, it was fun to watch, because, giant fucking mecha, and honestly, the way I watched Voltron was through my second grade teacher, who was awesome. Because some days he's just like, fuck teaching, I'm going to play video games. Fuck teaching, we're watching Voltron. Fuck teaching, we're watching Thundercats. or fuck teaching, we're watching the original Transformers. And we watched all of this shit. And he had fucking Transformers set up all over his fucking class. He was a cool dude. And yeah, he introduced me to Voltron, and Voltron, as I said, was good. I haven't watched it to completion. I've watched it to about, and this was when I was really young, so I don't remember all of it, but I watched it to about when the blue Voltron Ranger, I guess, gets injured and the princess takes his place. That's about as far as I remember, and you know, I liked the show. And then Voltron Force happened, and I'm like, hey, I liked Voltron, I'll watch this. And it wasn't as good, because what they tried to do was, it wasn't a reimagining of Voltron, it was taking Voltron and putting it into the future and adding child characters that have mentors from the Voltron Force. And then, like,
I guess you could say it turned you Volt-Roth.
boo. Anyway.
Okay. Liam says that his orchestra teacher was like, I don't want to do my fucking job, want some donuts. I would want some donuts.
I would want some
You
donuts.
want that orchestra teacher?
Yep.
Depends on who your orchestra teacher is, baby.
And, yeah, and then it did a really weird animation thing where it was, like, 2D animation, but 3D robot. Mind you...
Oh, so putting a like a 3D sprite onto a 2D background, or a 2D sprite onto a 3D background?
Yeah. And it didn't
Those are
really
both
work.
fucking-
Huh? It didn't really
Those are-
work. Huh?
Those don't work at all.
Yeah. And it didn't really work, and it wasn't as good as the original Voltron. And also, they got a hip-hop musician to make the intro, and really, it was like some, like, beat, and then some rap, and the rap wasn't good. Like, the last two things it says, it's Let's Voltron,
King
Let's
of the
Voltron.
Pirates.
I should link that in the chat.
Go ahead. If we can move on.
Yeah, we're gonna be moving on. There's not much to really say about it. It's Voltron on Netflix. There hasn't really been.
Except for going through our Voltron memories.
Well, okay, I had.
I'm just giving you shit. Love you, right?
Yay. Yay, I feel loved. Oh god. It was. Oh yeah, it was also a 2011 show, and I don't know who they got for this. I'm just gonna put it in the stream chat. I don't know who they got to make this, but this shit is just, it's bad. In fact, Dre.
Bad like Michael Jackson bad, or is it bad like Adam Sandler bad?
Can it be both?
Okay.
But Dre actually took the, okay, so you know South Park with like the Let's Fighting Love, that episode, the anime episode?
Oh god, I remember.
Yeah, he took
My dad
that.
loved that episode. Isn't that the one where like Butters gets like a katana to the balls or something?
I
What?
think.
I don't watch South Park, so I'm just like, okay.
I think, but what happened was, Dre took the song like, hey, hey, you protect my soul from that episode, and he synced it up to the Voltron Force opening,
my
and it worked so well. It
Let
was
us end the Voltron topic on that idea.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna save the Microsoft fucked up again for when Sly gets here, just so we can have like 3 times the comedy.
Okay.
So let's go on to maybe one of the shorter topics, which is the PS 4.5.
Protect my balls. I remember that. Protect my balls. Okay. PS 4.5.
PS 4.5. So this is a rumor that Sony will be releasing a sort of midway point between the PS5 and the PS4, the PS 4.5, and that will be stronger than the normal PS4, and you know, so make better games on it, and also have virtual reality compatibility. Ooh, Sly's here!
A new contender enters the fray.
I have arrived.
Make room for a new challenger!
Shit! It fell.
You skipped all the anime shit.
Fell again.
Oh, you missed it.
You
Missed the anime shit.
Bye.
Yep.
Oh,
You missed
well,
all
thank
the
God.
news
Really quick, is there anything you wanted to add on to those topics?
About Voltron and
what?
Fukui.
I don't think he could hear us.
I did not. I could not hear you guys, but
Oh.
Voltron, giant robot being made
Okay,
by.
wait. Ronnie, put Sly. Oh, you already put him up. Okay, he's up there. Okay.
It's
All right. Cool.
being made it's being made by DreamWorks, so I expect it to look good. Other than that,
Okay.
then as far as the other one,
It's being made by DreamWorks. It's got to look like Shrek, or else it's a done deal.
Oh my god.
actually, if it doesn't look like Shrek, then I can't love it. That
Yep.
can't be my life.
It's all ogre now.
It is. It will be all ogre if it's not look like if Shrek is not in the movie, is not in the show.
It's all ogre.
It's all
It's
ogre.
all ogre.
Okay.
We're all gonna die.
Like
This is
technically,
like the
Voltron.
worst book to grab to protect
Technically,
yourself.
Voltron is made out of different parts,
Mm-hmm.
almost as if his full transformation is layered, like an onion.
What? Oh
I
my
saw that
God.
joke coming a mile away.
God damn it. God.
Anyway, I have no sponsor, not sponsor, but if they want to sponsor me,
Listen, Duds of milk.
Geeks by Gaslight, brought to you by Milk Duds. Get some today and glue your teeth together with candy.
I don't-
Anyway, so the PS 4.5, stronger PS4 that can support virtual reality. Let's go for it, Jade.
I mean, to me, it just seems entirely unnecessary. Like, all I can think of is, okay, then PS4, like, why would you try and obsolete, like, previous gear that you already come out with? It just seems all kind of unnecessary. I don't know. I can't really add much on this, because honestly, I think Brennan could give more insight to it, so I'm just going to push the Brennan.
It's not gonna happen. At least, I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think that Sony would totally cast aside something that they're attempting to put so much of their emphasis and ideas into. I think that, because the one thing that this reminds me of is, honestly, and I know I'm not a Nintendo guy, but it reminds me of the Wii U being pushed out, and then Nintendo going, oh, hold on guys, the NX is happening, right? But there was a bit more of a time leap there, and the NX is being presented as a new console. Hey, you want to hear more about the NX? Wait till the end of the podcast. But it's I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think Sony's gonna cast that aside. I don't think they're gonna do. The only way they would upgrade their console would be like aesthetically, or like maybe a PS4 Slim. But I brought this up during the pre-podcast when we all met up. Like, it's the PS4 is already the PS3 in italics. I don't think they're gonna make it any smaller. And
It's just going to be a fucking NVIDIA Shield.
plus, like, Sony already made the PlayStation 4 with PSVR in mind. Like, with they remember when they first announced PS4 and they initially already bundled the PlayStation camera with it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it turns out, like, we had learned when PSVR got announced, but then they tried to bundle the camera with it, and then they took it out so that way PS4 could compete. That, you know how, like, the PS4 controller, which I happen to have right here, has a huge fucking light bar here? This was for working with the PSVR, which has those light bars on it too. So all of this was being planned from the get-go. So I highly doubt that in order to compensate for PlayStation VR, Sony would have to make an updated version of their currently existing console. I don't think that's going to happen, and if they do that, I think it's a very stupid business decision, and it's going to cost Sony. I can't talk. Stupid business decision that will cost Sony more money than they're worth.
God damn.
Mic drop.
Alright, Sly, your thoughts?
I have nothing to add to this, dude. You gave the guy that has the most information about this, and you made him go second. like you gave the guy that should have been at the end of the presentation, and you put him like right before the middle. I don't know this much. I mean, his points are good. I don't have anything to add. I'm just gonna eat more Milk Duds.
Ronnie, there's some way for you to like rearrange us so that because I tend to talk much more than everyone else.
Maybe. Okay. So if I... Maybe if I...
Hey, Osakai Tsune has a huge crush on Jade, apparently.
Yeah, okay, like, no, definitely not the best opinion, sorry.
That's
Sorry, kid.
Osaka Kitsune.
Osaka Kitsune?
Osaka Kitsune, because Osaka.
Yeah, there's no way for me to reorder. I don't
Well,
think.
then how about we just make me go last?
Okay, so the new order is Jade, Sly, Cap, and then I start and end shit. As for yeah,
There, I did it. Happy?
as for
Okay.
my thoughts on the PS4.5, yes, probably not gonna happen. Honestly, like, really, the only thing that they could do to make it any slimmer or like maybe better is to just make the console run on fucking cloud. fuck hard drives. Just make it all run on the cloud.
Pause. Osaka, yeah, you can bring up topics, but we're gonna save those for the end. Right? At least I thought
Yeah.
that was gonna happen.
That's
That's what we normally. We take questions from the chat at the end. We have a preset list of stuff we're going through.
Mm-hmm.
All in the cloud. All in the cloud. You're paying $400 for air. It's all. But where's my system? But where's my system?
It's all in the cloud.
All around us.
All right.
Nano machines, son. Don't we usually do like what we've been doing this week kind of thing?
Yeah,
I
that's.
thought that was coming.
Oh yeah, that's going
like-
near the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
Okay.
do that after we take questions.
Yep.
I
Okay.
made today. Oh, I made
Next topic.
Okay, so since Sly is here, we can get on to probably one of the biggest. Microsoft fucked up again.
Oh my god.
So
to do.
okay, so for those who don't know, Microsoft kind of had two blenders, and they decided, let's make a super blender, and they ended up making an AI. And they decided, hey, let's program this AI to act like a teenage white girl. And then they also had the brilliant decision, let's put it on Twitter and have it learn off of Twitter. And in 24 hours, the AI became a racist, anti-Semitic, anti-feminist, sex-loving, Trump supporter,
9/11 Holocaust
and not,
denying.
yep, 9/11 the Holocaust denier too.
Probably amongst other things, to be honest.
Yep. In 24 hours. In a
Go down the
planned
line.
event.
Cancer is strong with this one.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Liam,
Let-
breathe.
Let us,
Breathe.
let us
Liam.
begin.
Oh,
Okay, so Jade.
oh my god. I just like seriously, like Microsoft has messed up before, but like they have not messed up to like this amount of hilarity, and just like the fact that it was basically set up in a like John like people came together to do this, no remorse at all, and I'm just thinking like, oh my gosh, what if this happened on like Tumblr or 4chan? Like, what is the result? Oh my god, YouTube or other less savory sites? I don't know. Reddit.
Reddit, if it was on Reddit, I feel like it would just learn to build many, many bombs.
Oh my god. So yeah.
It was on YouTube. It just couldn't speak properly.
Damn.
Oh my gosh.
Alright.
Alright.
So it's my turn then.
Yep.
So,
All I have to say is, you put a robot that learns on the internet. What do you expect?
Ultron?
Literally on the internet.
Ultron? I expect Ultron.
It's not as good as James Spader.
Damn.
alas.
My turn.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah,
I don't think
that's
this.
fine.
I don't think this is the fault of Microsoft. I think that. I just think this is fucking funny.
Stay we stray further from God's light.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I think it's just the nature of humanity to try and fuck with shit that doesn't deserve to get fucked with. Like the whole Jurassic Park thing of, we were too busy wondering if we can, that no one stopped to ask if we should. Right? Like they made an AI, they put it on the internet, and they saw what happened. It was an experiment. I don't think this needs to be something that we look back on and go, Microsoft fucked up. I think it's something we need to go look back on and go, don't put AIs on the internet.
My personal opinion on it is that this is fucking hilarious, and this should become a social experiment. God damn it!
Oh my god.
Put it on Tumblr, Reddit, YouTube, 4chan.
Did you see that video? It was a guy doing one of those chatbot things. Like you know Cleverbot?
Yeah.
Like there's one where it's like a girl or something and it talks back to you. I don't know, but there was this guy and he was he was an African American guy, right? And the chatbot ended up calling the African American guy her slave and promoting the KKK. And he recorded all this and put it on YouTube.
Holy shit!
It was the greatest thing. not that she was a KKK supporter, but it was just funny as hell seeing his reactions. Like, just the flaws within artificial intelligence at the moment. Like there was a news article that ran, I think, a few months ago where I think they were talking to an AI bot, and they were talking about like the future of humanity, right? They were talking about, well, in the future, what do you think is going to happen? And the AI bot says something along the lines of, well, I'm going to put all of you in a people zoo, but don't worry, I like you guys the best. I'll put you in a special cage. And we were like, whoa.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
There was one.
A dark part of me is just saying like kiki.
There was one where this was more recent. They did an interview with the robot, and he asked it was an AI, and they're like, "Are you going to destroy all humans?" Okay, I will destroy all humans.
Oh my god. I think it just misheard. It was like, destroy all humans. Like, okay.
Yeah. The article made it sound like, because the article was like, the robot says it was going to kill all humans in an interview with a thing. Like, you made it think it was just going to blurt it out kind of at random. But it was obviously like, it misinterpreted what it meant.
By the way, Liam, if you put it on MySpace, it would not collect any information at all.
Damn.
Oh my god. Wait. What would happen if it got on Facebook?
The question is,
it would just spam everything.
If MySpace has no one on it, is it anyone's space to begin with?
Well, it's Tom's space because he refuses to leave.
I was going to say, yeah, Tom's still there.
Tom's still there with like a tiny flag that just says, "Please come back. I'll pay you. Give me money."
Or better, use Google Plus.
Oh my god.
The freshmen at my high school hardcore promote Google Plus, and I don't know why. Because everyone just sort of communally accepts that it's Facebook now, right? Like everyone's on Facebook. That's the thing. And we're like, oh, what do you have in your Facebook page for the club that I'm in, right? And all the freshmen are like, dude, no one has Facebook anymore. I'm like, you're kidding, right? And they're like, no, we all have Google Plus pages. And everyone's like, what the fuck?
Do you know why?
The fuck is a Google Plus?
Freshmen.
They are freshmen. They don't know better.
The fuck's a Google?
We need to dump them into a few trash cans and make them learn about the world.
What the fuck
we
is
need
a
to
Sonic?
reenact the right. Oh my god, no. No.
Okay.
No.
Next topic.
Okay, the next topic. Wii U production cancellation.
Rumors.
Yep. There has been a rumor spreading around from a report off of Nikkei. I don't know, it's spelled Nikkei. That the Wii U will be stopping production during 2016. Let's go for it, guys.
Like, in terms of a rumor, personally, I don't really, I don't know, I just don't see it. Like, why would they stop production? Like, just in terms of factors, why are they stopping production now? Like, I know they
wait for me.
Oh my gosh. Well, again,
I'm taking out my earphone. My light's fucking up. I'm gonna go talk to my parents for a second. I'll be back. Sorry.
I was just gonna say the reason they would probably cancel it is because it doesn't sell. It didn't sell as much as the Wii.
Like, I know they, in comparison to the other consoles, I know they didn't sell nowhere near in terms of the same numbers, but they have had small successes in the past year or two. So it's more like a year and a half, with Smash and everything. So I don't know,
You mean
maybe they could at least maybe decrease production, but stopping it altogether, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't see it. But I could be wrong. Kind of with the PS4 and a half. It's just another PS4, another half of PS4. Okay, I'm sorry.
Landex says the Wii U killed his family.
Oh gosh.
Personally, the Wii U doesn't have as big sales numbers as the other systems in its family. But why would you stop production on a console before releasing your next console? Why would you that it just doesn't make any sense. Unless E3 comes around and Nintendo's like, NTX, here's everything it does. We're releasing it in the world like this holiday season, and and then at the end of the year, we're stopping production on Wii U. But like even then, you carry over your production of your previous console at least a little while after the release of your newest console.
Mm-hmm.
But by the way, Leyendick, I've mentioned this before. I just have a serious case of resting bitch face. As for... I'm gonna just say my thing before Cap comes back and just tears this conversation a new asshole.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't believe the Wii U's gonna have production this year. It's only been out for 4 years. And the NX is not coming out. That's a different topic, but right now, the NX is not coming out this year.
No, we know nothing.
Just not. Exactly, we know nothing about it. It's not coming out this year.
I knew nothing about it. Like,
yeah.
It's like, oh, NX
literally,
is
no one knows anything.
Nope, everybody. Oh, we only know the name. That's it.
We only know the name.
Only know the name.
And even then,
everything else is rumor and speculation. We haven't heard jack shit. Companies always talk about their new consoles
and what it
at
could
least
do.
1 or 2 years in advance before they're actually released.
Yeah,
they always talk about it. They talk about their release. They're like, this is our next console. And they give some vague features about what it can do. And then the next year, like the year before it comes out, they're like, this is some more shit that their console does that you heard about last year. Maybe we'll have a price point. It'll probably be out next year. And then it comes out next year, and at E3 before it comes out, they're like, it's coming then, like we told you last time. Here's all the other details and what the system does, so we can get you excited for it. And, that makes sense, shit, but it's like...
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense for them to just be like, hey, here's her console, fuck a bunch of information right down your throat. It's holiday season, buy it, please, money.
Yeah, it's not gonna have production. By the way, Cap, you're gonna be the last one speaking this time because I know you're gonna tear this conversation a new asshole. So I just went and prepared. All right, okay. Everyone, prepare your anus. This is Cap ranting.
Okay, I was gone. What's been said?
NX is definitely not coming out this year. There's the Wii U has only been around for 4 years. They're not gonna cancel it now. What else, guys? What else?
I said it doesn't make sense for them to shut production down on a console before they release their new one.
Yep.
Like, this doesn't make any sense. And also because we literally have no information about the NX at all. We only know its name. Everything else is rumor and speculation. So, there's no... It makes literally no sense for them to just have a console and put out a shit ton of information and then hope to God people buy it at the end of the year.
Okay. Ready for me to tear this conversation a new asshole?
Yes.
You're all wrong. Or at least in my humble opinion. Okay. I agree with the notion that NX is not coming out this year. I think its earliest is going to be summer 2017. I believe that E3 this year is going to be dedicated to the NX, announcing it, talking about titles that are on it. I think Zelda Wii U is going to be ported over to NX. I think it's going to be announced as an NX title, and I think that the Wii U is a doomed console to begin with, because if you look at Nintendo's sales, from Super Nintendo Entertainment System to now, it has been a steady decline except for the Wii. The Wii was a smash hit and put Nintendo back on solid ground, but everything else has been down, with the Wii U being their worst-selling console, I believe, in history. The Wii U has been selling like shit because it's a fucking Mattel toy that no one wants. Or at least the majority of consumers don't want. But you got the hardcore Nintendo fanboys, but it's not branching out to other people. It isn't branching out to casual gamers like the Wii did. It's not doing this. I think, as it sort of says in the title of the console, Wii U, outside of the fact that it's an ambulance because it's dead.
Wow.
The Wii was, to me... Sorry, I've got popcorn in my teeth. The Wii was, to me, what heralded the advancement of gaming outside of nerd culture into modern everyday culture. Because now if you talk to someone, everyone plays games. Or at least in some shape, form, or fashion. Whether it's on the iPhone, whether it was the Wii getting old people to play fucking Wii Sports or Wii Fit. My grandma plays Wii Fit to keep herself fit. Like, she's an old lady, she's like in her 70s, but she's playing Wii Fit because the Wii had the power to bring people together. The Wii U didn't get that power. I think Nintendo made the Wii U in order to try and, build on what the Wii did, and it didn't work because it's a fucking Mattel toy. It's a tablet, and they were going in on this tablet fad, and it didn't work. I think that the Wii U is going to cease production, if not this year, then next year, because Nintendo is jumping ship to NX. Their profits have been down. They lost, like, an executive producer, rest in peace, Satoru Iwata, but their fucking profits have been through the floor because their shit hasn't been selling. They're stuck in this old conservative mindset in trying to profit just the kids when you need to expand their audience, and the NX is a new time for Nintendo. They're trying to broaden their audience, broaden their worldview, and get shit to work again. Here's my statement. You can sum all this up in one statement. If the NX does not work, Nintendo will be out of business by 2020.
Yep. They have to get their shit. They have to get their shit together now, or they won't have any shit to get together later.
The NX is an attempt for them to get back on the standard with the PS4 and the Xbox One, and I think that they're going to abandon ship with the Wii U and try to make the NX their new thing and compete with the big boys to broaden their market appeal. And I think they know.
And they have to. And I think, I know, yeah, down inside, that they have the ability to bring themselves back. Because, like, if you look at the games that are on the Wii U, they're good. Nintendo is very good at, even though they've had weaker hardware. Exactly. But it's like, the games that they have are well made and very well polished, and they utilize the hardware to the maximum. Now, I will say, Nintendo did not make a very good choice in making, at least with the Wii and the Wii U, their hardware not as strong as the competitors. But that's kind of what happens when you come out first, and on top of that, you're competing with Microsoft, who makes...
It's not a matter of them coming out first. I don't think it's that at all.
With Sony, who makes literally everything else electronic.
Well, yeah, I don't think it's a matter of them coming out first. I think it's a matter of having a totally different business mentality.
Yeah.
I think Sony and Microsoft were dedicated to innovating the software, not the hardware. Nintendo is innovating the hardware and having the software be good but consistently repetitive. My humble opinion. Did I tear this conversation a new asshole?
You kind of did, yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh.
Everyone's ass is just ruined.
God damn.
Oh, God.
Yeah, anally fucked
Prolapses
everything.
everywhere.
Oh, no.
God damn. Well, what was I gonna say?
So, I don't know if it's gonna get... I don't think they're gonna cease production this year, because they need something to exist for them to jump ship onto the new console, right? Because when the PS3 came out, there was like cross-platform games with PS3 and PS2, and then the PS2 died. When the PS4 comes out, there's still a little bit of shit staying on the PS3, but the PS3 is going to die that the way the PS4 can firmly establish itself. That previous step is going to exist so that the company can go on to the next one, but that step's going to die, and the Wii U is going to die, and I think it's going to die next year. Holiday season next year. That's my prediction.
Yeah, though to be fair, there's still some really good games on the Wii U, and personally want
That's
one.
true. That's true. Like, you can't deny that. You can't deny that. You're going to have good games on every system. Like, you can't really deny that. I mean, because honestly, if anything, it comes down to a matter of opinion. And somebody's going to find a game that they like on a console. Every single console guaranteed. However, like, the Wii U right now is the shaking temporary platform that's going to fall in like 2 seconds after it's being stepped on.
Yeah.
Sure.
And so, because it's like, that's what it is. You keep your previous console out when you release your new one to support your new console until it gains its footing,